Hello, hello, my beautiful, sexy, gorgeous Scorpio men. How are you? You know I love you. Thank you so very much for liking and subscribing and sharing with my channel, Your Indigo Path. If at any point you wanted more personal reading, because this is a general reading, so sometimes not everything is going to make sense to you, please go to yourindigopath.com. You can order a reading from me. If you've never seen me before, my name is Cindy. I'm a psychic medium, spiritual advisor, hypnotherapist, and holistic life coach. Sorry about the glare. It's a little different when I'm doing the camera face to face. And you got to get all the lighting right and stuff. So I apologize for the glare. So I did want to mention that I am sponsored by IK Multimedia. I thank them so very much for sponsoring me. They have made it so easy and more accessible for me to do my videos anywhere that I travel, because I travel a lot. And they make it just really easy, and they're very affordable. They have so many more things. I use the iRig Mic Lav. I use the iClip. I use some of their software. There's a lot of things that you can go check them out. Yeah, so I want to say a special thank you to them. I'll have the link below, okay? One more thing I did want to mention, I am part of a beta study for YouTube. So at the end of the video, you'll see where you can click on another video, even with any device. So with your mobile phone or any of that. So click that. It makes it easier than going back and trying to find something. And I usually try to make the Scorpio, with the newer Scorpios that are coming out, okay? So, my gorgeous ones, I hope you liked the last video. What does she want from me, right? How does he feel about me? What does she want from me? I did want to mention that some people are kind of confused about, well, I'm, dating a woman, or I'm dating a man, and listen, Spirit knows who's watching. Don't make it any more confusing than it needs to be. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, you may want to check your Mars or Venus. You want to check your Mars if you want a relationship, and you want to check your Venus if you're just wanting to date, okay? I like to check all of them, like Sun, Moon, Rising, and then my Venus and my Mars. It just gives you a bigger picture, okay? So, my gorgeous ones, let's begin. The first question I ask is, how does she see me? How does she see me in the world? How does she see me in the world? Sorry, Spirit's coming in. This is what happens when I'm off camera. I get that swoosh. So, how does she see me in the world? You guys have gorgeous energy, by the way. So you have the Palace of Coins. So she sees you as able to manifest anything that you want in this world. She sees you as the potential for being really stable. She doesn't see you as so how do I say this? So the Palace of Coins, I feel like she thinks you're stable, but some of you are not as stable as she thinks you are. Okay, so, and she sees you as working on a lot of things in the world and doing a lot of things to make your life stable, but I kind of feel like this is a state of mind she needs to know more of you, because she doesn't know a lot about you. That's what I'm feeling. She doesn't know a lot about you. Okay, so the next question I ask is, how does she feel about me? How does she feel about me? You're the Queen of Coins. So Queen or King, it doesn't matter. To me, that means somebody's very stable. See, I think she thinks you're stable. You just haven't shown her a lot. That's what I'm feeling. So, but what you've shown her is stability, and she likes that. Like, she knows that whatever you want to do in the world, you will do. You will, like, when everybody's stopped the project, you will continue the project. That's kind of what I feel like she sees you as. She feels very comforted. She feels very protected with you. She feels calm around you. For some of you, because this is the general reading, she feels Like, she can love you for a long time, but that's kind of up to you. She feels like you've come from a lot. She feels like you've worked very hard for what you have. She feels like you could give her stability. That's what she feels like. All right, so the next question is, what's she bringing to the table? So what's she bringing to the table? I mean, what is she bringing if we're going to start this relationship, or if we're just dating? What does she have? You have the Eight of Wands. So I kind of feel for some of you, she's trying to figure out where her boundaries are. I feel for some of you, oh, this is funny, because some of you, I feel like she can fight more than I feel erratic. Yeah, I feel like she doesn't know how to handle her emotions like you can. You're a Scorpio. You know how to navigate through those deep, deep, deep emotions. She doesn't know how to do that. I feel like she'll fight for you, but you have to tell her that. But I feel like this is so strange. I feel like she's a fighter. I feel like she's a fighter. Like an actual fighter too. But I feel like in anything that she does, it's always a fight. It's a fight. Instead of, like the strength card would be, work smarter, not harder. That's not her. She is willing to fight, period. And that's what I feel like she's bringing to the table. I do feel like a little bit erratic, but you like that too, because you want to know the unknown and make it known, right? So that kind of intrigues you about her, and that kind of spices it up for you. But I feel like for a long time she's needed someone, or wanted someone who's very stable, and I feel like you could be that for her. But I don't know if you guys are ready to date. Some of you are not. Some of you just want to play, and that's okay. Just be honest with her about it. Yeah. All right. So in your fourth position, the question I ask is, what does she want from me? Isn't that the question? What does she want from me? You have the Ace of Wands. She wants you to take action and be passionate with her, to know, and I'm not saying sexually, because sexually you're very passionate and very sensual, but in either dating or forming a relationship, she wants you to take the action first. She wants you to be passionate about what you take the action in. So she's very passionate, and she sees things as very passionate, and she likes that you can go to those depths with her, or that you even open that up to her a little bit, even though you're a little bit secretive about what you do. She can feel those moments where you have passion. She wants you to be passionate about her. She wants to know that you're going to start something with her. That's what she wants from you. But she doesn't want to make you do it. She wants you to do it on your own. Okay? So, in your fifth position, the question I ask is, what is she doing in her everyday life? I just got this. Is she seeing, some of you, she's seeing someone else. No. Some of you, she has been trying to let go of someone else. I think you know this too. I think you know that. I'm feeling secrets. I'm feeling like maybe she hasn't told you, but you already knew. Yeah. I'm feeling like, you're always ahead of the game, and so you kind of know, but she hasn't told you or opened up about it. But I'm sorry, the question I asked, I'm sorry, I got into that because that came strongly. So that was for somebody or some people. So the question I asked is, what is she doing in her everyday life to help this relationship move forward? She's not doing anything. I feel like she's keeping secrets too, but she's not doing anything. You have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. So I feel like she's holding back, which is funny because she's very passionate about what she does. But when it comes to you, it's like you haven't given enough to let her know that she can open up to you yet. That's what I'm feeling. I will say this woman or man is misunderstood. So what you're thinking it is, it may not be. I would be very clear with her or him And I would, so that they can be very clear with you. Yeah. So in your 6th position, the question I ask is, will she make next contact? You have the Wheel of Fortune. So the answer is, if you want her to make next contact, she will. You can manifest. So if you don't want her to make next contact, she won't. If you've taken advantage of the fact that she always contacts you, she might not. If you always contact her, she might. So it's kind of a back and forth, and this is a big group. So I'm saying yes and no. And that's why we have the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like with the Palace of Coins and the Ace of Wands being under it, I do feel like she wants you to start creating a stability with her, some of you. But again, she's not going to force you to do it, but she is going to let you know, okay? And how does she feel about you? She feels, and then you have the 7 of Swords under it. So you have she feels very comforted with you. She feels very stable with you. But because you have the 7 of Swords under it, she's not willing to open up that part yet until she gets some indication from you. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. And then you have the 7 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Listen, you have 7s and queens. You have 7s and queens here and 1 ace, which is telling me that both of you are at a place where you can have a relationship if you want, but that's kind of up to both of you. So with the 7 of Wands and then the Wheel of Fortune under it, I'm feeling like if you can get past all that erratic and help her become more stable, she has a lot of love to give to you. She does. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. All right. Well, I love you, love you, love you. Thank you so much. If you like what you see, please press that button. Share it with your family and friends so they can get their message. And subscribe to my channel, Your Indigo Path, so you receive notices of my new releases. Bye.